G'day, Cunterinos! Welcome to episode 16 of the Greencast, a podcast by me, Mr. Greentext, in which I ramble to myself like a fucking madman in my bedroom. So it's just a solo potty this week, but I do have quite a few things to talk about, so it might be on the long side. But every time I've said that, it's almost gone like 40 minutes anyway, because I blow through topics sometimes, and sometimes one thing gets me going. So, what did I want to talk about? Oh, right, fucking got a bit of an announcement of the podcast. Someone recommended me a new podcasting hosting service that basically distributes the podcast to basically all of the major platforms. And they do it all for free, so I just upload my shit, and now it's up. So right now, let me just bring it up, and let me just check and see what platforms it's actually on, because it's on, like, a lot of platforms now. Anchor. I can't fucking spell. God damn it. Anchor.fm. Let's see. I am... It's already admitted in, and there's dead air, because I'm not prepared, because that's the sort of podcast this is. Settings. Where podcasts can be heard. Okay, so, if you're a person that actually listens to podcasts on, like, apps and that sort of shit, so right now it's available on Stitcher, Radio Republic, Pocket Casts, Breaker, Google Podcasts, and fucking Apple Podcasts. And let me tell you, the easiest one I think to get it on was probably Stitcher. Mind you, all I'd have to do on my side is upload my shit, and then they'll do it automatically and they distribute it. On the website, it says it takes like 3 to 5 business days for it to like appear on on the platforms. It also says Spotify too, but I'll get to that in a minute. So basically, it got on basically everything except Apple Podcasts, and I'm like, fucking Apple is still fucking me, and anytime I do anything, they're just fucking me. So basically, I emailed Anchor, and I'm like, hey, love your shit, thank God it's free, but why is it not on Apple Podcasts, or on iTunes, or whatever the fuck? Because he said it'd be 3 to 5 business days, and it's not there, and they took like 3 days to respond. But they're basically just like, oh yeah, that's weird, we did submit it, but it got rejected for some reason. That's alright, we'll put it through again. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so yeah, the next day it got put up on Apple Podcasts. But that's not all. Fucking, as if like just getting it on Apple Podcasts is just like the start. I go on the link, and I'm like, woo, it's finally on there. So, because I started the podcast before I started using this service, I basically had to upload the backlog of all the podcasts so people could go back and listen to it, because there's some people that do that. And, so I fucking click on the link, and it shows you the episode list from, like, 1 to 15, and it has, like, like, a number, and then it has, like, the name. The fucking episodes are backwards. You fucking cunts. Fucking episode 1, according to the Apple Podcast, is episode 15, and episode 15 is episode 1. Motherfuckers did it in reverse! Fuck! God fucking, I hate Apple. I don't earn anything, and they still find ways to fuck me. There's no way I'm ever getting anything Apple related. God fucking damn it. So yeah, if you want to listen to this fucking thing on literally any other app, I think at this point, because I think most other third-party apps that I didn't list, they'll just use the iTunes library anyway, and it's up there, so you should be fine to go find it. Oh, and Spotify was the thing that I mentioned to them as well, and I'm like, hey, Spotify is the thing that it's not up on either, and they're like, oh yeah, nah, Spotify's tricky. Apparently that they only do like rounds of like accepting podcasts like at the end of every month for some fucking reason. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, don't worry about it, it'll be automatic on your end. And I'm like, okay. So I'll give you an update eventually when it goes on Spotify, I guess, because there's like 2 people that asked for that, so You two people that are looking forward to it on Spotify, I got you covered. Maybe, hopefully. So yeah, that's fucking weird. Madman Ramblings are like a thing that's on iTunes now. So another thing is fucking. I've been in the most high-tech toilet I've ever been in my life. Well, been in Australia. Well, I mean, I've only ever been in Australia. Well, I've been to New Zealand, but that doesn't really fucking count at this point. I've always wanted to go into a bidet. Bidet. I think that's how you say it. Bidet. The one where it shoots water up your asshole. It's not one of those. Before you ask, I went to like a park with a couple of friends who just hang out and just dick around and whatever the fuck. And I'm like, oh, I need to piss. So I walk like 200 meters to this fucking toilet. And this toilet block's pretty big. So I'm like, oh, it must be like, female on one side, male on one side. Transgender no way, because it doesn't fucking matter. I walk up to it, and it's one block with one door. And I'm like, oh, okay, this must be a big fucking toilet. And it's a unisex, and it's also a wheelchair able, and then it's also fucking baby able, because it's got the fucking fold-out table. I'm like, oh, okay. And it's got a blinking light on the side of it to let you know if it's, like, in use. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool. And it's blinking green so it's open. So I'm like, oh, sweet. So I open the door, and then I fucking hear this. I have to do a demo on... I have to do a demo. I'm just gonna play a bit of like the recording I did, because I recorded it obviously. I don't know if I'm just gonna throw on the recording or I could just fucking use the mic, because I just can't be fucked down. Because I put it on Snapchat, and there's getting Snapchats off it. I mean, I saved it on my memories, but yeah. Anyway.
Door closed. Please press button to lock.
The toilet fucking push.
Door locked. Your maximum use time is 10 minutes. Press button to unlock door.
Yeah. So I fucking walk into this toilet, I close the door, and I just hear a fucking, like, robot just go, door closed. Your maximum use time is... and then it goes, door locked. Door locked. Your maximum use time is 10 minutes. And then it just starts fucking playing music, and I'm like, what? What the fuck is this? And, like, I'm in kind of a newer sort of, like, estate. But it's not that fucking new. To have, like, a fucking AI installed into the fucking toilet block. And so I'm confused, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I just need to piss, so I'm just like, oh, okay. So I'm just pissing along to this fucking music. And then I'm like, oh, well, I'm done, I guess. And then I press the fucking button to unlock it, and the music stops, and it goes, door unlocked. Thank you for using... And then I'm like, whatever the fucking brand is. And then I close the door again, and then I can hear it on the inside going, door closed. And I'm like, what the fuck is that? So that was the most fucking high-tech toilet I've ever been in. As like a fucking AI, like, installed into it. You can't get that from a fucking bidet. Oh, and that was the thing that I also found funny, too. When you went in, and it'd say, you have an allocated 10 minutes. What happens after the 10 minutes are up? Does the door just fucking unlock? Does it just go, your 10 minutes are up, get the fuck out, because I'm opening the door? I should have fucking waited just to see what would happen. Because, yeah, does it just like, you're having a shit, just, minding your own business, suddenly the music stops and it goes, door unlocked. And then suddenly someone just walks in the door, and then your pants are just down your legs, and you're like, oh, fuck, shit, didn't come in here. I want to go back to that so bad now to see what actually, what actually happens if it just fucking unlocks. It's just like, good luck, the door is unlocked. Hopefully you don't get walked in on. Oh, man. Oh, actually, all this shit talk, I actually do need to take a shit. I don't know why the fuck I started this podcast now. So I'm going to actually pause it, and then through the magic of editing, no time will pass for you, but I'm probably going to take about 10 minutes on the shitter, so 1 second. And I am back. So one of the next things I wanted to talk about was Article 13 and Article 11. Yet another one of those fucking bills that the government are trying to put through to try to put an end to copyrighted material and put an end to online piracy and all that other fucking bullshit. Basically, if you've been living under a rock and didn't really know what all this is about, I got a fucking article from Gizmodo up in front of me. But basically, Article 13. It basically let me just read what it says. This section of the directive will completely reconfigure websites' responsibilities when it comes to enforcing copyrights. This is no fucking help, and I'm like, I'm prepared, but I'm not. Let's see. Penalties as long as make estimated top 20%. Just give me a fucking. I prepared what I'm obviously not. What is Article 13? Jesus fucking Christ. What is Article 13 and why it is bad? That sounds like a good fucking link. Article 13 is a proposal for the Directive of the European Union. So basically, it's proposed by the EU, which is the European Union, to legislate this and supposed to ensure better management of copyright in the digital era. It would force service providers to incorporate copyright checking system softwares into the sites to ensure that no copyrighted material was ever hosted in the first place. So basically, it's like the entirety of YouTube's fucking goddamn bots and, you know, algorithms that fucking search shit for copyrighted material. They want to put that on the entirety of the fucking internet, because we all know that robots are fucking right 100% of the time, and they don't have any sort of fucking issues or biases or any of that sort of fucking shit. And then Article 11, let me just fucking, why did it not list two? Article 11 I think is almost even worse. I did read a fucking thing before, so Article 11 is basically, Article 11 has been variously called the link tax or the snippet tax. So basically, anytime someone links to any other website, I thought I was prepared for this. I read it, and then I didn't fucking, like, highlight it or anything. God damn it. Yeah, basically, if you link to something, you have to pay the source and shit like that. And it's fucked. It's fucked. You can do your own research. I obviously didn't do enough research. I heard that, and I'm like, that's fucked. Basically, it's also apparently supposed to put an end to memes and shit like that. So all those people that are taking, like, a picture, they could be potentially sued. And that's just absolutely fucked. And the whole fair use thing is just going out the window, and parody and all that sort of shit. Because they don't fucking care, they don't understand law, they're just putting their own shit into place because they don't understand it. The people have obviously come to them saying, people are stealing my stuff, and they're like, hold my beer, I'll fucking fix this shit. And they write up this thing last second with, of course they don't fucking use the goddamn fucking internet that often. They don't really know how shit works. Oh, fucking, here we are. There's even, like, a thing that says, fucking, what an example. It says, are you wearing a Rick and Morty shirt in that perfect profile pic? Sorry, the algorithm flagged it, and now it's gone. So yeah, basically anything that anybody owns, you have to pay royalties and licenses, because you're technically, you know, profiting off it and whatever the fuck. Which means literally the entirety of the fucking internet, and there's no way. I mean, what if you have a fucking logo on your fucking t-shirt? Does that mean you can never wear a logo, like, literally anywhere? What do you fucking mean, you retard? It's so fucking stupid and not thought out at all, and that's what fucks me off about this shit. Is that, like I just said before, it's just old people that don't understand the internet. And then obviously people are complaining to them, and they've just, like, put this thing in place, like, half-assedly. Because they don't fucking use it, they don't fucking care. They're too busy reading the newspaper, or they fucking probably watch cat videos on YouTube. Whatever the fuck. Oh man, and the thing that's annoying is, if it goes through in the European Union, it'll probably affect the entirety of the internet, because they have to cater to, like, people that are in the European Union. Which, if you remember, like, last month, they put through that thing where, you have to, like, tell people that, you're a part of, your emailing list or whatever the fuck, and you got, like, 10 emails from companies saying, hey, so, we've been told we have to send you this, if you want to unsubscribe. And if that goes through, it'll probably be the same thing, because, you know, there's people from all over the internet. Wait, no, there's web pages. Literally, the entirety of the internet is people from the European Union. So, fucking goddamn it. And, I mean, this one says, like, oh, if it goes through, and it has gone through at this point. And, I mean, I don't know politics. I don't fucking care about it. But, I mean, at the same time, shit like this matters. But apparently, I think they've got, like, a second hearing to actually, like, put it into through, because I think it's just, like, the House of Representatives or something. I don't really know how the fucking European Union works, to be honest, because, you know, I'm not part of it, so of course I don't fucking really know how it goddamn works. But, you know, there's been a bunch of other really big internet corporations like Google and everything that are protesting and just been like, don't do it, it's a fucking bad idea, dude, don't do it. But I don't know if you old fags remember this, but I was kind of young at the time, but I still, like, knew what it meant. What was it, like 2012 or 2011? I think this one, what does this say? January 2012. So 6 years ago. The US tried to put through a similar sort of thing called the Pippa and SOPA Acts, which is the Stop Online Piracy Act and the Protect IP Act, which I've got a fucking Wikipedia thing up, so hopefully it should tell me what it means. Yes, while the digital Christian will be considered to effective against criminal actions when difficult SOPA and Pippa proposed to rectify this by cutting off infringing sites from the US-based funding, particularly advertising, payment processing, appearances, sites from... Yeah, so basically, if you have an infringement, they basically just cut you off from the US. Which everyone's against, like, don't do it, dude. Don't fucking do that. It's not how the internet works. But, you know, fucking, of course, literally, like, I think there's way more people that were actually, protesting this. Like, Google did a fucking protest where they just went down for, like, an entire day. Reddit, fucking Twitter, PayPal did it, eBay did it. Literally almost major big websites fucking protested against Pippa and SOPA. And then Article 13 and fucking 13 and 11 just fucking swept under the rug because no one could fucking say anything. Because European Union just does its own shit. But, you know, fucking 6 years later, you still got fucked in the end, US. Because, you know, your goddamn person that you elected is a retard and doesn't understand the internet either. Fucking, what's his name? I was going to say Walid Ali, but no, that's our retard. Ajit Pai. Or Ajit Pai. I want a pie. I want a pie, man. It's just like, yeah, nah, I don't care what you fucking think. I'm just going to get rid of net neutrality. Which, yeah, I don't know. Fucking everyone's fucking with the internet because couple major corporations complain, and then everyone fucking suffers. Because we live to the 1%. One person says nigger, and the entirety of YouTube gets fucking demonetized. Because that's how society works. I wanna die. Oh, man. What else have I been up to? Oh, yeah. So, I guess this is part 1 of Fupa loss, I guess, a bit. I went on a hike last Sunday, which I'm recording this on Friday. Wait, was it last Sunday? Oh, wait, was it? I don't know. Oh, no, it was 2 Sundays ago, because I did a podcast with, Nicky Beard Cave last week, so I didn't really get to talk about any, like, personal stuff, I guess. I went on a hike with a couple of friends. Not going to say which one, because, you know, I fucking live close to it, so I don't want to dox myself. It took me about an hour. It was pretty fucking steep at parts, so I had to take a good few breaks. It was about 1 kilometer. Don't know what it is. Don't know what that is in miles, so I don't care, because your fucking system is retarded. Yeah, so it was about 1 kilometer all the way up with various fucking like inclines and everything. But I got there and I got up and posted a thing on Twitter. If you probably saw that already, where I just shouted, "My name's Jeff," out into the fucking world, because that's just how I roll. But we're gonna make that a thing where we just go on like this hike every Sunday, or probably every second Sunday at this point. Because, yeah, I had to take probably about 5 breaks going up, because that was fucking steep, cunt. And like I mentioned before, I go to gym every day, but I basically just don't do cardio, apart from occasionally doing some boxing and, you know, just going on the treadmill for like 10 or 20 minutes or so. So, I mean, I've already got like pretty built legs, but, you know, again, I'm not really built for endurance, and rather just for just high intense stuff and then immediately winding down. So yeah, I don't know what else to really say about it. So, yeah, I'm going on a fucking hike every now and then, I guess. Yeah. I don't know where else I'm supposed to, don't know where else to go with that. It's like, yes, I'm doing stuff. Oh my god, if I'm sounding nasally right now, it's because fucking, it's like in the middle of winter right now in Australia, and I've been fighting off the potential cold for like at least 2 or 3 weeks. My friend recommended me this stuff called, I pronounce it wrong, I can't even, I think it's echidna, something like that. Basically down a tablet at the sign of a cold, and then a couple of vitamin C tablets to like fight off the potential of having it. And like every morning I've been waking up with a stuffed nose, and it's so fucked. Australia's broken, man. It's fucking cold. And by cold, I mean it is... Actually, let's look at the temperature right now. What is the temperature? What is cold to me? It is currently 17 degrees. I don't know what... Fucking... Why do people have different... I don't care. I'm just not going to say it anymore. 17 degrees, my fucking country. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit or whatever the fucking goddamn other stuff is. Yeah, 17 degrees here, which is, you know... actually, that isn't pretty cold. It was like 6 degrees this morning. But it warms up pretty quickly once the sun actually comes out, I guess. But yeah, man, fucking... Yeah, man, just fucking... I don't know why. God, my thinking installing voice, it just says... It's just, yeah, fucking... And that's probably a really bad thing. But, whatever, I don't care. This fucking point. I've still got so many topics to talk about. So many things. Have you seen that fucking remake The Last Jedi thing that's been going around? So, if you didn't already know, I'll bring up the fucking website. They have their fucking website called remakethelastjedi.com, which is basically these people decided that they're gonna invest their own money into just remaking The Last Jedi. And apparently they said they're gonna put into... Jesus fucking Christ, the pledge. They said they're gonna put in their own money, but then they also started like a fundraising thing. Because their idea is that they're going to take all of the money that they make from the campaign and then go to Disney and Lucasfilm and be like, hey, we have all this money. We'll remake The Last Jedi for you. Just, you know, hand over all the rights to us and we'll take it from here. Which, what do you fucking mean? Like Disney's ever gonna say that. But, I don't know if this is a meme or fucking not. Because the total pledge says 369 million. Which you're like, what? What do you... Because they just put in a Google form and you can select your fucking payment amount. Oh, okay. So, the Google form that they have, it says you can select your pledge total. The minimum is $10. Okay, so all the payments are $10, $25, $50, $100, $250, $500, $1,000, $5,000, and $10,000. I don't think you can put in your own amount, because I'm like, oh, you know, it'd just be like a bunch of $1 amounts. But no, these people are like, nah, Last Jedi is so shit, we're gonna fucking take it to Disney and force them to do it. Which, what do you mean? You really think that Disney's gonna fucking, like, greenlight it? You really think you're gonna be able to get, like, all of the actual cast to come back and just redo the fucking film, cunt? What do you fucking mean? You think you're gonna get Mark Hamill? Well, I mean, you know, Mark Hamill will be one of the ones that are on board. You think you're gonna get Daisy Ridley to come back and fucking do it, and fucking John Boyega and fucking Isaac something, I forgot his name, and get all those cunts to come back and just redo the fucking film that they already have when it hasn't even been a year yet? Oh my god, what do you fucking mean, cunt? I'll put a link to it in the description of this thing, because it's just hilarious. Actually, let's play the video and just see what it says, because I actually haven't seen the video for this thing. It's just a bit of a meme, never my fucking mind. But the funniest thing is, like, at the bottom of this, it just has legal disclaimer. This is not an attempt to infringe on any copyrights and trademarks of Disney and Lucasfilm. This video is a parody and is aimed to raise awareness for the campaign and offer money to Disney and Lucasfilm for the sole purpose of remaking The Last Jedi. Again, I really think they're gonna fucking remake it, cunt. Oh, and what do you mean a parody? You don't think they're fucking taking a cut of this over $300 million that you fucking raised? You fucking idiot. You just basically donated your money to someone. They've just scammed thousands of people into putting false hope. Yeah, fucking here we are. There's a thing that says, the producers behind this have pledged to cover the budget, but you can pledge an amount to have your voice heard. You do not have to put financial or personal information in, just put an email and pledge it. So they said they've already said they're going to cover the cost of production, but they're also taking extra money, which is kind of really dodge. But what actually was the budget of The Last Jedi? Let's see. I'm not accounting for fucking marketing budgets, not like fucking shit. So budget was apparently 200 to 250 million, which has already got a higher budget than the first film. You're all retards. If you actually donated money to this, you're a fucking idiot. And I mean, yeah, the fucking Last Jedi had probably a lot of fucking flaws and just stuff that didn't make sense in, like... Well, I mean, what can I fucking say about it that it hasn't already been said at this point? You know, there's just stuff in the script that just doesn't pay off or doesn't really add up and shit like that, but there's people that have gone into more depth than me that you could probably go find. I'm just some fucking dude just talking to his fucking self in the bedroom on a Saturday morning. Man, what the fuck was that? I wish that I could fucking hate a film so much that I could raise money for it. I get so much fucking money. Jesus Christ. What else do I have? Oh yeah! Tanacon! That was a fucking thing that also happened recently. So, again, if you didn't already know, Tanacon was this thing that, Tana Mongoose, I'm not fucking saying her name because she doesn't deserve it. Basically, YouTube put on their, well, YouTube didn't put it on, VidCon was on. And there was a bunch of, well, Tana Mongoose specifically was offended that she wasn't invited as a featured creator. So she's like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna make my own event, a blackjack and hookers. And so yeah, she just made her own fucking event called Tanacon, which she obviously did not fucking plan that hard. But the funny thing was that she also put it in the same... They were both thinking about it in Anaheim, which I think is in Germany, I think. And it's already been called the Fire Festival equivalent. Or another Fire Festival, which, if you didn't already know, go watch Internet Historian, because he does a pretty good fucking breakdown of it. But the thing with Tanacon was that she offered, free tickets, so anyone could get in for free. And everyone's like, fuck yeah, don't have to pay, because VidCon you do. But you can get a featured, well, it says you're all feature created because you're that fucking triggered. But they can also get VIP tickets for $65. Unfortunately, she did not fucking plan that hard, or take into account the amount of people that would probably show up. So it was held at apparently the Anaheim Marriott Suites Hotel, which has a rough capacity of 3,000 people. The event sold 5,000 VIP tickets, which already you've already oversold, and that's not even accounting for the people that are going to show up for free. Apparently 20,000 people showed up. Oh man. And apparently there was only 4,000 to 5,000 people were in the convention center. And it lasted maybe 3 or 4 hours before the fire department's like, hey, you know how it says the capacity is 3,000 people and you've got 4,000 to 5,000? Yeah, that's a safety hazard. You're gonna have to shut this down. And fucking, of course, with the amount of people outside, mixed in the people that were outside, of the 4,000 to 5,000 people, they weren't the ticketed people as well. It was mixed between free and ticketed. And so those cunts outside that had paid for VIP tickets that just never fucking got into Tanacon. And oh man, it's just so fucking funny to me that she's just like, I'm gonna start my own convention. And of course it's gonna fucking go to shit when you leave it to the last second like this and just drop it on people. But yeah, so they cancelled the first day, and they also they gave them gift bags, which this was with the VIP tickets. They gave them gift bags. And in the gift bag was a Tanacon branded condom, which is called the Tanacondom. What the hell is that? Hang on, I need to bring this up because there's some glorious person was tweeting this whole thing. What is that? Is that a fucking smartphone? Oh, so wait, what the fuck? Peel remove paper. Oh, so smartphone grip. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, so their gift bag included the Tanacondom, the Tanacon branded grip band, which is basically this elastic band that goes around your phone so you can grip it better, which makes no fucking sense, and a wristband. Oh, he just got royally fucked and you deserve it, you retard. You just deserve it. Yeah, so look forward to next year's Tanacon, I guess, and even more of a fucking shit show. Oh man. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things. I think I've already flown through all of my fucking topics at this point again. So I think we'll just get right into the just most autistic part of this podcast, and that is of course where I read questions and topics from a bunch of you cunts. So if you want to leave any topic questions or any of that sort of stuff, you can either comment on the community tab that will go up sometime next week, or you could email me at mrgreentext@gmail.com. That's Mr. Greentext with an S on the end of that. And yeah. Oh shit, I think I actually have some actual emails to actually read on this potty I got these past couple of weeks. Gmail. I don't know why I keep my default just humming thing is just the goddamn Indiana Jones theme. So yeah, I read this and it was pretty funny. So I'm gonna read your name because you didn't fucking say whether you want to remain anonymous. Yeah, if you're gonna email me, guys, let me know immediately in the fucking first line if you want to remain anonymous, because I'm just gonna read your fucking name. And so I'm calling out this guy. So this is from Donkulus Dougal, and he says 3 things. You mentioned working with music on podcast 14. Please elaborate. I don't know. I don't know what I said, but I'm pretty sure I meant that I said that I was going to start linking all of the track names in the description, and that's what I said when I meant I'm just going to work out what I'm doing with the music, not working with the music. Second point, he says, for a future video, you should make lean out of Vegemite. I don't know what that fucking means. What is making... I'm just going to search making lean. People who want lean can simply make it. The main ingredient is prescription strength cough syrup containing... What the fuck? Cough syrup is generally mixed with other ingredients like lemon, lime soda, and pieces of hard candy like Jolly Ranchers. What? Why? What the fuck is lean? What the fuck? Purple drank. Prescription strength soft medicine. Soft drinks, hard fruity flavors. What are the side effects? Dizziness, blurred vision, nausea, memory problems. Regular purple drink can be used in additional widespread health issues. Reported suffering dental decay, constipation, weight gain, urinary tract infections. Why the fuck would I drink lean? Let alone mix it with Vegemite. I don't want to fucking die. And then he says also post the deer story. No, I don't want to get fucking banned on YouTube. But the thing that like got me a bit of a giggle the most was his fucking subject line, and it says lose your weight. And I don't know if he's memeing, but literally every word in that sentence is wrong. I'm pretty sure that's the wrong lose. That's the wrong your, because it just says lose you are weight. And you wrote wait as in like I'm waiting for something, not in WIGHT, which I assume is what you mean, because I've talked about weight loss on this podcast before. And I fucking read this and I'm like, nah, it's too fucking good. There's no way that someone's actually this retarded. Which, if you're listening to this donkulous Dougal, you are a retard, but why? Nah, I love you, man. Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching my shit and all this other stuff. But yeah, you're also an idiot. So I had another one here somewhere. Where the fuck was that? I swear I had another one. Did I not? Come on. Donkulous. Oh no, I think I just had the other guy that just, like, put that thing in. Ah, never mind, I guess it was just Donkulous Dougal. What a fucking name, I love saying that. Donkulous Dougal. Fucking hell, can't. But yeah, if you guys have any life advice or any other sort of stuff, email me, whatever the fuck. Problems at school, whatever. Let's see. Ooh. Anna Marley Lamarie de la Silva. I think I've had this one before, and I also butchered your fucking name. Which of your videos do you consider your worst? Worst, I assume. Why do people never fucking read when they post stuff? Ooh, the worst one. Well, the worst story that I've ever read that gave me the most, that got me triggered the most, was probably the recent, like, duck or goose hunting story. Because it was written by an absolute fucking NEET who just did not have, like, every fucking line had a grammatical or just spelling mistake. I don't know what to do with it, because usually I like to read the spelling mistakes and grammatical mistakes for a meme, but it's almost just, like, unintelligible at a fucking certain point. Worst one that I've done. Let me just have a look at my videos for a sec. I mean, Charlotte was pretty bad. And I really debated whether to put that up or not, because it was just shit. It was just some kid fucking complaining because a girl fucking noticed him, and then he got, like, attached to her. And then he just fucking, you know, got depresso when she didn't fucking like him back. Because, oh, a girl paid attention to me. She must like me. Like, it was just a fucking, like, some beta cunt. And I don't know. But I needed to put a thing out, so I'm like, whatever. I don't think I've seen anyone else put that out. I just hit the mic and it just made a cool noise. Connor Hill says, your opinion on foot fetishes, because I think it's omega gay. I don't think it's gay. I think it's just fucking weird, dude. Like, it's one of those things that I'll just never fucking be able to understand. Like, feet are fucking disgusting to me. Well, I wouldn't say they're disgusting, but I mean, it's a foot. It's not like I'd want to... There's nothing about a foot that's like, that's a nice foot. I mean, there's like well-groomed feet, I guess. But there's never to anybody or like anyone I've just been like, hey, you got nice feet. I can't imagine just being like, hey, you got nice feet. Gonna put my dick around it. It's just like one of those things like fucking furries that I'll just never fucking understand because I just can't get in that fucking mental state. Which I guess just leads into the next question, I guess. Yosh says, would you fuck a furry? Probably not, to be honest. Well, I mean, in what sense? Am I fucking the furry in a fursuit? Because in that case, no, that's not something. Am I fucking like a normal person that's all... Well, normal person, what am I fucking talking about? Am I fucking the furry not in a fur costume? Do they have to have a tail? Like, if it's just like... If they don't have any furry, like, is paraphernalia the right word? I don't know. If they don't have any, like, furry stuff, like, in their butt or anything... Probably. I mean, if someone's just be like, hey, will you fuck me? And, you know, they're not... You know, in defeat or in a fur costume or have a fucking furry butt plug, and not, you know, I don't know what else. I don't know where I was going with that, to be honest. Probably, yeah. A white man says, if a trap male and a trap female are attached to each other and start dating, is that heterosexual? If those same two traps are having sex, is that homosexual? What? Don't think... What do you fucking... So... Oh my god, this fucked me up. So... What do you mean trap male and trap female? A trap is both. There is no, like... trap male and trap female. So no. That's just how I'm answering it. It's just no. What do you mean? Like, yeah, they're genetically both, so they're not male and they're not female. Like, I mean, how many... Well, I don't really even know. Is there female traps? Well, is there, like... traps posing as females? Wait, no, yeah, of course they fucking are, retard. Because they're chicks with dicks. Are there any males that are pretending to be a woman? Because I don't think I mean, there's like pissy cunts that like guys that dress up in female clothes and stuff like that. But I don't think they're like properly like posing as like a woman posing as a man. That's just like like, you know the fucking the whole meme of just like you're going to fuck like a woman or whatever the fuck, and it's like, oh, she's got a dick. Imagine being like a woman gonna go fuck a man. She's like, oh, I can't wait to get fucked. I hope he has a big dick. And then she pulls down her pants and she's got nothing. She's got a fanny. She's like, oh, fuck. You'd just be sad. Whereas, you know, if you've taken, like, what you think is a female home and she's got a dick, you're like, I'm getting out of here. You'd just be like, well, don't want to deal with this. Or girl would just be like, damn it. Oh, fucking hell. So I'm going to lump these two questions together, because ironically, they're pretty much the same thing, posted, like, within each other, and they got the same amount of likes. So the first one is from Y, and he says, favorite human tragedy, and the second one is from... I want to be really racist right now, but I'm not. is from just some Korean characters. I was gonna say Ching Chong, but I'm I'm not. It's just from some Korean girl, because, you know, it's just written in Korean, dude. And it just says, what is your favorite genocide? So I'm gonna lump them together. And I'm probably gonna say my favorite tragedy in genocide, I'd probably say 9/11. Classic. I don't know if I call it a genocide. Yeah, sure, I'll call it a genocide, because, I mean, they killed a fuck ton of people and everything. Because, you know, that's the thing that started, basically, the war with Iraq, and that's what basically gave all the US money. Because arms wars and stuff like that. So, yeah, they're probably my favorite. Yeah. What else do I say to that? Yeah, I like 9/11. Fucking hell. I'm gonna get fucking banned. Absinthe Onth? I don't fucking care. Whatever, close enough. Do you wish to destroy the degeneracy of the Western civilization and kill all Judans? No way, I love the fucking Western civilization. I ain't some fucking weeb that's, you know, into, like, Eastern? Is it Eastern civilization? I think? I don't know. I think. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't even really fucking watch anime, dude. What am I gonna watch? Apart from fucking anime. Can I destroy Western civilization? I mean, the only animes I've really watched is, like, Dragon Ball and Z and Super and Pokemon when I was younger. I think I've watched Attack on Titan. That's about fucking it. There's too many shows that I want to watch nowadays who are just anime I just don't fucking care about. It's not like I could, like, there's some good ones out there that, you know, one day I'd maybe like to watch. Like, apparently Parasite's pretty cool. Can't think of literally any other on the top of my head. Other people have recommended. There's a fucking guy in my comments that just comments some fucking anime. There's like, this is the best one and most popular. Prove me wrong. And I'm just like, what the hell? People started catching on to it at this point. Yeah, but yeah, no. I do not wish to destroy the Western civilization. Some Russian guy says, what's better, autism or Down syndrome? Well, autism, I think, is obviously way better, because if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure you can correct autism. Down syndrome, your genetics are just fucked and you're a retard for life. But, I mean, autism, I think we're all technically a little bit, like, on the spectrum a bit. Just some more so than others. I don't know if you can cure. Actually, like, well, I mean, I think autism is more of a mental thing. Because I don't think autism is genetic. Whereas, you know, Down syndrome, you just got fucked and didn't lose the extra chromosome, and you just got fucked there. So yeah, obviously autism is better, because I feel like that you can deal with a lot better than, you know, just being, like, fucked from the get-go. Good old Malamese, regular commenter on the podcast and everything like that, says, what's up, Thickness? I'm looking to get into editing again, but the latest software I use was Final Cut. I want to make the transition to Adobe or maybe Sony Vegas. Do you have a preference? If so, what version do you run of it? Keep up the good work. Cheers, man. So I'm an Adobe boy. I think I've edited like 2 videos, not on this channel, like other stuff in Sony Vegas. I fucking hate Vegas. I don't like the layout of it. But yeah, I use basically all of the Adobe suite to edit stuff. Like occasionally I use After Effects for things. I use Premiere Pro and then Photoshop for all of my fucking thumbnails, because, you know, it's just always easier. And the industry, especially the film industry, is starting to lean a lot more that way too. Because they're realizing, oh shit, everything's integrated. And all of the other programs like Avid are just really fucking outdated. No one cares. So yeah, obviously I prefer Premiere Pro. I think I run the 2017 version of it. Because I'm of the mentality of, like, if it fucking works, you know, leave it. Because there's been times where I've, like, updated, like, Premiere, and it's just, like, giving me fucking errors when I go to export it, so I'm like, well, I guess I'm downgrading again. And that's the good thing of, like, because I pay for it, because it's actually not that fucking expensive. I think it's I'm paying $42 a month for the entirety of the Adobe suite, and so I can just upgrade and downgrade whenever I want to. which is really nice. And I used to be one of those guys that, pirates shit, because, oh, I'm poor and I can't afford stuff. But I'm making some nice money off YouTube now at this point, and, I can fucking afford it, or at least YouTube can cover it at this sort of point anyway. But yeah, Creeps Work uses Vegas, but you could probably get Vegas for pretty... Actually, I saw ages ago, Humble Bundle had a fucking bundle for editing, and for $20 you could get a license key for Sony Vegas. Which, get what you can pay for, I guess. Which, I mean, if you're gonna torrent stuff, I guess. No one's really gonna fucking care, to be honest. But, yeah, I use Premiere Pro for my main sort of thing, and just the Adobe suite. Liar says, favorite dog breed? So, I don't know if I have a absolute favorite dog breed, because there's definitely a lot of dog breeds that I love. Actually, probably my favorite is Golden Retriever. I got a Golden Retriever. She's 10 now. Her name's Mia. She's great. Almost all Golden Retrievers that I've come in contact with have just been just a blessing to humans. They're the fucking best. That and Shibas are also probably one of my favorite dogs. And also, I don't know what they're called. Actually, I think they're called Malamus. The ones that just the really, really white, fluffy dogs. It just looks like a big cloud that you just want to fucking hug. And just huskies. They're great too. And also corgis. I fucking love those little potato things. But I also have I have a saying with dog breeds, which, if I can fucking drop kick your dog over the fence, it's not a fucking dog. You see those little fucking rat looking cunts with the fucking leash? That's not a dog. Chihuahuas are not dogs, they're just little fucking... they're rats. Good old Happy Pile of Guts asks, what's your opinion on the new Fallout game, or Bethesda's E3 as a whole? Also, I hope you made a full recovery after speaking to an Irish man for an hour and a half. But hey, look at the bright side, at least he's not from Edinburgh. So, I don't know. I bought Fallout 4, I played it for about 3 hours and then forgot about it, and then moved on to other things. But, I own Skyrim on at least 3 different fucking platforms, so there's that. I don't know, I'm not, hyped for the new Fallout game, I'd say. I mean, sure, multiplayer, that's a pretty warm welcome. But I wouldn't say that I'm excited for it. Bethesda's E3 as a whole, the only other thing that immediately comes to mind is the announcement of Elder Scrolls 6, which I'm pretty sure, at least 2 years ago, maybe, they're yeah, we're not working on it. So, that's probably why they had the fucking, just the cinematic of just flying through mountains just been it exists! But even just, E3 as a whole, I'm pretty fucking excited for the new Assassin's Creed game. Because I'm a fucking Assassin's Creed fanboy, to be honest. I own them all. I actually just recently finished Origins. Good bloody game. Leveling system's a bit fucked, though. Is the only thing I'll say about that. The only thing that I'm annoyed with, the new Assassin's Creed game, is that there's no assassins. Which, I mean, it's also the earliest or the oldest time period that they've ever gone back in before, which is older than Origins, which is what? But it's got some pretty cool aspects to it. But yeah. Blind Guardian fan 2902 says, what are your thoughts on the closing down of Toys R Us? I don't care. A lot of those sort of retail shops like that specialize in especially toys, majority of the time when you go in there, they're just going to be mucked up prices because they have to sell them in retail, when you could just fucking go on the internet and just buy them off. And a lot of these sorts of things just need to adapt or die, and Toys R Us is just one of those things. And it also probably didn't help that they spent millions of dollars sponsoring that fucking giraffe a while ago that was giving birth, that was basically in labor for 3 months or whatever the fuck that was. That probably didn't help the situation a bit. But yeah, don't fucking care. Adapt or die. In this case, they fucking died. Jason Moses says, how to help a friend that is turning gay because of a trap. Help. Tell him he's gay for liking a trap because it has a cock. I mean, what else do you need to fucking say there, dude? If it has a dick, it is gay. Oh, and I think that'll be the last question for this podcast. And I've done it again. I've forgotten the secret password fucking thing for this week. Oh, I know what to do. So, if you actually made it through this whole, like, maybe an hour-ish long podcast, be sure to let me know by including somewhere in your comment the word toilet. Feel free to be as creative as you want with that. Watch this on the toilet. How's your shit that you had? How's your toilet experience? Stuff like that. And if you have any questions or any topics or any of that sort of shit that you want to send to me, life advice, any trouble in school, whatever the fuck else you want me to answer or help you out with, you can comment in the community tab that'll be up sometime next week, or you can email me if you want to make it a little bit more anonymous on mrgreentext@gmail.com. That's with an S on the end of that, because people forget that. And yeah, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you later, cunts.